Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about some early leaks in terms of the new Flash film. Obviously this is Supergirl related as well because we get new looks in what we're going to be talking about. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DCTV videos later this year. Okay, so this is big. We're going to be breaking down this latest leak for the Flash movie. Obviously, it's set to come out in June. At this point, you're kind of hoping that, yes, the film is probably going to get released. Let's hope so. And also, we're expecting a trailer sometime in the next few weeks. Hopefully during the Super Bowl. That's what the rumor has been recently. But just before we get into the proper main topic of the video and I show what we're going to be breaking down, I wanted to remind you guys who are regular viewers of the channel, or if you're new, that my merchandise is available in the link in the description below. The store is up. It's limited edition, the first drop. You only have a couple weeks left because at the point when I announce that it's going to be taken away from the store, that's going to be it. So if you are planning to get merch, now is the time to get it. And a big thank you to everyone that's been supporting by getting merch. I really appreciate it. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's main topic. Okay, so there is this Funko Pop leak that has been spread online all over social media, showing off the Funko Pops that are going to be available as the Flash film comes out, and it gives us a good look at pretty much all the characters we're going to be seeing, and we get some big confirmations. So let's go ahead and break this down. So as you can see, the first Funko Pop is of the Flash. That is just the normal Flash. So that's his costume that he's going to be wearing in the film. There's nothing too surprising about it because we have seen in the first initial teaser trailer they released like a year or so ago, he was wearing this suit. Number 2 is Wonder Woman, who was actually rumored to be in the film, and this is pretty much official confirmation that she will be in the film, although there was also rumors that she'd been cut along with Henry Cavill's Superman because apparently Henry Cavill shot a cameo for the film. But we know that Gal Gadot was there for like a decent amount of time, so potentially she's more than just a cameo, and so that's why you're seeing her in this. Also, this is a Flashpoint film, so it makes sense that we're seeing Wonder Woman because Barry's going to be in a new timeline, he's going to need help, and he's probably going to run across some familiar faces who are very different because of the timeline changes, and that obviously hammers in the idea that he's done something really wrong and he has to fix it, and so that's where Batman comes in as well. But we'll talk about Batman in a minute. The next pop figure is General Zod. This was another rumor that was confirmed a while ago because Michael Shannon was seen filming for the Flash. And again, we don't really know the extent of how much General Zod is in the film, but clearly he is just like Wonder Woman in terms of their like small cameos from the past in the DCEU that are coming back. They're going to be different, although you can see General Zod's suit looks pretty similar, including his haircut. So there's nothing too much that has changed, but potentially the dynamics of everything that goes on in this film is going to be very, very backwards. Okay, the next Funko Pop is of the other Barry Allen, the Barry Allen from this other timeline, or however this Barry Allen comes into existence. We don't know if it's like a time remnant or anything, but this is a different Barry Allen, and we've seen 2 Barry Allens in the first teaser trailer of the film, so you can presume this is the other one. Again, we don't know too much details as to what is the reason that this Barry Allen is showing up alongside the normal version of the Flash. So the next Funko Pop is of Barry Allen, and I don't know which version it is, but I presume it's one of them, and he's just wearing like kind of a crash helmet. Kind of looks like Grant Gustin in season 1 when he was first trying to become a speedster. I don't know the reason for this, but maybe it's a similar thing where, you know, he doesn't have powers and he's training, and that's what you get with this Funko Pop. So that's an interesting insight to the film. The next Funko Pop is very revealing. It is the Dark Flash. So that is official confirmation. Dark Flash is going to be in the film, and that is probably a replacement for Reverse Flash. I have to say personally I'm a little bit sad that they're not doing Reverse Flash, but I think this Dark Flash idea is actually very cool. Dark Flash was actually a thing in the comics. Mark Waid created Dark Flash and he first appeared in 1999. Basically, in the comics, Dark Flash is Walter West, not Wally West, but Walter West, a version of Wally West, aka the Flash, from an alternate timeline where he was unable to save Linda Park, his girlfriend slash wife, from death, and so that's where you get Dark Flash from. So I think it actually would be really interesting if Dark Flash was actually Walter West, this alternate version of Wally West. This would be the first Wally West that we've seen in the DCEU. However, there's always the chance that they're just going to get Ezra to play another version of Barry, but obviously being the Dark Flash, being an evil version of himself from an alternate timeline, just like in the comics. I don't know too much about this. I haven't actually looked into it because I don't want to get entirely spoiled, and I don't want to entirely spoil you guys, but that is official confirmation that Dark Flash is happening. I think personally I would like to see a version of Wally West. Even if it is Ezra, I would like them to call him Walter West or Wally West in order to create some differentiation between him and the two other Barry Allens that we see in the film. Now moving on to the most exciting thing, we have a Supergirl pop figure that has been confirmed. This is our new look at the Supergirl of the Flash film. I think this Funko Pop along with the Dark Flash Funko are definitely my favorites. She looks really cool, pretty much exactly what we've been expecting, especially since we've seen various snapshots of Sasha Calle as Supergirl, whether it be on set, in the trailer, or in concept art. We know what her superhero suit looks like, and it looks really cool in Funko form, plus also her hair. Obviously that's quite distinctive to this Supergirl because it's not the traditional blonde Supergirl hair, so I really like it. And also she's gone with the pants instead of the classic skirt that Supergirl wears, but that kind of follows suit with what they did in Supergirl on the CW, whereby in the last couple of seasons they changed the suit to have pants. And we know that Sasha Calle is a big fan of Melissa's Supergirl, so potentially they took inspiration from that. And maybe Andy Muschietti, who is the director of the film, also had seen various episodes of Supergirl. But at the same time, in the comics, Supergirl doesn't always have a skirt, so maybe they just read different iterations of the comics and they liked the version that had the blue pants. And yeah, so this is a very unique looking Supergirl in terms of her costume, in terms of her hair, but I'm just really looking forward to getting my hands on these Funko Pop figures. So let me know in the comments down below, are you excited to get these Funko figures? And do you think it's kind of crazy that this leaked, kind of confirming a lot of stuff? Obviously we knew that Dark Flash was coming, or you know, an alternate version of Barry that would be bad, or some sort of speedster. And also we heard of the Wonder Woman and Zod rumors, and they were confirmed, but this is just like extra confirmation coming from the marketing team that has approved these different figures, and then Funko have been given the go ahead to make them, and so this is what we're looking at here. Also we have an Iris West pop figure. Now this is something that has never happened before, because even on the Flash, despite Iris being one of the biggest characters on the Flash, and it's been going on for nearly 9 years now, she's never had a Funko figure. So this is big news for Iris fans. Now this is very exciting specifically for Kirstie Clemons. However, it's a big FU to Candice Patton fans who have been waiting and asking for this for such a long time, and I feel like if they release Flash Season 9 Funko figures, surely they have to do an Iris West pop finally. But anyway, I think her pop looks really cool. She's wearing a cool getup. I think she's holding like a bag. Potentially this is like her going to work. I don't remember what specific work she does in this film and what they've teased before in the past, because obviously she did appear in Zack Snyder's Justice League. But you would presume, based on what we know about Iris West, she would probably be a journalist. So potentially this is, you know, her journalist getup. Okay, so the last two Funko figures are two versions of Batman wearing different versions of the Batsuit. And so obviously this is Michael Keaton's Batman. We've known about that for a long time. He's going to be playing a big role in this film. He is obviously replacing the classic Thomas Wayne appearance that is synonymous with Flashpoint, because, you know, Barry goes back, he messes up the timeline, he goes to find Bruce, but he can't find him. Instead, he finds Thomas Wayne, and in this version of the timeline, Bruce is dead and Thomas is just there, and he is the Batman. And so yeah, the pop figures look really cool. I'm looking forward to these different suits. The one to the right is kind of more classic Batman in terms of what we've seen Michael Keaton wear before in the past in like Batman 89. And then the one to the left is more modern. It seems more like Ben Affleck's suit, or like a mix between Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck, and also Christian Bale, as it's basically just a bit more armored, it seems. And so yeah, that pretty much does it for this breakdown. Let me know, are you excited for the Flash film? Hopefully we're going to be getting that Super Bowl trailer sometime in the next few weeks. Really hoping to get a better look at Supergirl and potentially the Dark Flash. But if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel. Also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. We upload daily at the moment, so be on the lookout. Plus, The Flash Season 9, if you're a Flash fan, is coming out on February 8th. Today is 31st of January 2023, so we are just over a week away from the return of the Flash. So I'm going to be covering the new episodes as they come out, whilst also continuing my DCEU coverage in terms of the Flash film. So just one final reminder, my merch is available in the link in the description below. It's the dctvshow.tmail.com. It's limited edition, and if you want to get some merch, now is the time to get it, because it's not going to be available forever. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
I see red.